And to celebrate the occasion of covering the birds, we have landed Cedric Mullins. We have a star on the program today. Ced, good morning, man. Nice to see you. How you doing?
Good morning, good morning. Doing well on this end.
Hey, spring training for you as a veteran guy, what is it that you set out to accomplish? Do you ramp up slowly? Do you arrive already ready to go for opening day? Talk about your process.
Yeah, the goal in terms of physicality is to be ready as soon as I show up for an opening day situation. In terms of, getting ready for, at-bats, getting ready to play in games, playing defense on innings. It's a slower process, getting the body conditioned in that aspect. But yeah, just having a lot of intent on what I'm doing on a daily basis.
Cedric, I've always considered you a very complete player, right? You do all things pretty solidly and well. Is there anything in particular that you want to improve on going into next year?
Yeah, dealt with a lot of injury last year, so the main thing would be focusing on health, make sure the body's ready to go to take on a full season and then some. Past that, continuing to go day by day, continuing to work the ball the other way. But that was a lot in terms of, dealing with the injury, so health is the most important.
I've got a couple of questions for you, Cedric. One is a 2023 question from your season last year. You've accomplished a lot in a short time in your career. All-Star, Gold Glove, you abandoned switch hitting. I mean, you've done so many things. When you hit for the cycle last year in May, at what point were you aware of it? And was it a big deal for you? Because I think guys have different interpretations on the significance of the cycle.
Yeah, I was very much aware after I hit the double leading up to the last at bat. And I was 100% going for it. There was no doubt in my mind. We were in a position where we were still winning that game late. Had a couple of guys on base. It was the time to go for it. So I was able to get a good pitch to do it on.
Yeah, that was fun to watch. Hey, look, the success of the Orioles, right? Many people may say, wow, they took the major leagues by storm. But did you see this coming? Because most people may say, wow, they surprised the league. Well, was it a surprise to you?
No, it wasn't a surprise to me. I know, like you said, we caught a lot of people off guard, but I was seeing the talent coming in, seeing the guys that were continuing to do their thing, that have been here for the long haul. It was just a matter of putting it all together. We were basically ahead of schedule in terms of where people thought we'd be, and continuing to push forward from there.
I want to correct myself because the year you were an All-Star, you were a Silver Slugger Award winner. I gave you a Gold Glove. That might be coming in the future, but you
predicting the future.
Silver Slugger and the All-Star the same year.
Still getting that.
And I want to ask you about that 2021 season, Cedric, because I remember the conversation around the trade deadline that year. And the Orioles they had not reached the success that you guys are in the midst of now. And the conversation around you was, here's the best player on a very young team. Wouldn't he look good in Yankee pinstripes or Dodger blue? You were being talked about as maybe a trade target. I would imagine, looking back on that, you're rather glad that none of that happened and that you're still in Baltimore.
Yeah, it's been fun to be a part of this process and, to see how we've transitioned over the years and continuing to put our best foot forward every single year.
Yeah, well, how about that, Cedric? Because you come into a team, this is a team when you first arrived that was developing, right, growing, getting better. And now you get to this point where you were at the top of the league last season. Going forward, how excited are you by the prospects of continuing to repeat and getting back in the postseason year in and year out?
Yeah, continuing to have guys that are big league ready. It's always a great thing for an organization. Also continue to have guys that, have gone through the processes of having losing seasons, understanding what it takes to win, and kind of pushing that culture onto the younger guys as well. It's a big deal. So, for us to come out, we're loose during spring training, we're having fun, but at the same time, we know the work that we need to put in.
Yeah, we know. I know that you're an absolute pro, right? But I know you also are a big fan, right? So which one of the players or your teammates has impressed you the most this season or this spring?
This spring, I've been bouncing around a little bit, watching some guys here and there. It's always fun to watch Jackson do his thing out there, 19, probably turning 20 soon. Just his timing, how he goes about his business every single day, he's very pro. Like, he doesn't seem fazed by anything. So, it's always good to see someone that young have a veteran mindset.
Bradenton in February said, when you leave the complex, whenever that may be, 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, what's the rest of the day look like for you? Because I know we're early in spring. Those days haven't become really long yet. But what else do you do outside of, baseball in uniform when you're in Bradenton?
Yeah, at this point, I'm raising a daughter now with the wife. So we're 2.5 months deep. So there's a lot of work to be done in the near future. So obviously, getting a little less sleep. But it's been fun. It's been a fun process.
It's good because it's probably more relaxing for you to be at the ballpark than it is being at home with the baby. I mean, that's
I'm definitely not going to say that on live TV.
It's okay. That's all right. We all feel you. We're parents, too. We feel you. Way to go, man. Cedric, we love talking to you. We love watching you play, and really appreciate your time today. Best of luck in 2024.
Thanks, my man.